Simply put, I've been very inactive when it comes to social justice. I went to a school comprised of 60% white, 17% Asian, and just 2% black people. There really wasn't a whole lot of diversity around me, and because of that, I didn't understand the issues that are a part of society. I couldn't understand how bad it was because I wasn't being exposed to it. I can look back and see a few opportunities I've had to be more properly exposed to these issues. The most impactful was when I became friends with this guy Tay. I met Tay through church, and he's probably the first black person who I could consider a close friend. I knew a few others growing up, but my interactions were fairly limited with them. Very soon after I met Tay, I knew he was a guy who could have an impact on so many people's lives, and that's exactly what he did to me. He was so open about the rough parts of his life, especially the ones that came due to the color of his skin, and it was hard to wrap my head around it all hearing as he talked about his life and how it was so far from mine and all these different interactions he had. And then another experience was when I volunteered to work at a homeless shelter and serve food to those in need. Nothing could have prepared me for the sheer number of people we'd be serving that night, and not just the number of people, but the wide range of people that included some just barely older than me who was in high school at the time. It was crazy just to think that someone fresh out of high school could be in such a poor situation so quickly. And I ended up doing this work with the nonprofit twice, and both times it managed to take me by surprise. I really thought it might have been a fluke, that the problem was that severe, but I was wrong and a little naive to think that it could have been a fluke. But what I can take away from all this is that it doesn't take all that much to make an impact. I scooped food onto a plate for like 2 hours and knew that I made a difference. And with that understanding, I know I can grow as a person with my activity around social justice issues. I find all this time to do things like playing guitar or making videos. Why not use that to help other people? Even better, why not find ways to apply my skills to help others? I spent a decade in video production, so how can I use that to get the word of others out there, make their issues known? And if I can make even a small impact using all this, I can consider that a win.